welcome. My name is Natalia. This is Crafting with Natalia. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a short video about the cross stitch project, like a very small cross stitch project that I've just finished. So this project is part of a smalls exchange for a retreat that I'm going to next weekend. So of course by the time you see this video it will be after the retreat, so basically, I don't know if you've ever been to a retreat or not, but for those of you who maybe haven't been to a retreat, a lot of time at the retreat there's something that we call smalls exchange, in which people basically before the retreat people stitch some small projects, finish them up, and then wrap them up, put in a small gift bag or something. Quite often there's a small gift that's also attached to it, and then when you come to the retreat, you kind of put them in a box, so they get taken away, and there's like a big box that everybody puts their smalls in. And then if you're taking part in the smalls exchange, at the end of the retreat you can pick one of the smalls from the box, and that way you come out of the retreat with a small something stitched from somebody else, which I think is a really nice thing to do. And it's kind of a nice opportunity as well to stitch some smaller projects and finish some smaller projects, as well as to pick something out from someone else and maybe learn from them how they finished their project or what kind of small project they picked. So my first couple of retreats I was really stressed out about it. So if you've never been to a retreat, you may be wondering, maybe you're going to a retreat and you've never done a smalls exchange. Maybe you're like wondering, oh, what am I going to do? So this is something that I'm doing. It's possibly a little bit unusual, but it's just one of an idea that I thought, okay, maybe that would be a nice kind of small to give to someone. I personally, I don't have a sewing machine, and I'm not very good at sewing, so I don't really make pillows. I've made some biscornus, and I may try and make some small pillows more in the future, but I'm not very good at it at the moment, so I generally avoid making pillows as much as possible. So I think of like different ways of finishing smalls, or different kind of small cross stitch project that I can give to someone if I don't want to make a pillow. Or like something that involves sewing, or I don't know, something that's complicated. I try to keep things simple, guys. So anyway, so my small is actually a wooden cross stitch project. So I actually bought some things from a shop that's based in Poland. It's an Etsy shop, and it's called SweetAnnet, I think. I will link the shop below. I'll give you a link to Etsy. But this shop, this seller basically sells wooden bits that then you can cross stitch something on, and then either it's just like a small kind of postal stamp type of thing, or it can be like a larger, like a small box or something that she even has like little coffins that have like vampire on it. I think it's really cool. So basically one of the pieces you can stitch something on, and then you can put it together into like some sort of a shape or box. So I think that's really cool. So I picked this kind of box. So basically this comes in parts, and on the front you can stitch something, and this is what I've stitched. So this shop also provides patterns that are exactly the size to fit onto these wooden bits. So she's got quite a big selection of these patterns, and one of them was this London kind of, well, I don't know how you call this, but you can see what it is. So it's got the Big Ben and like the telephone box and a post box, and it's raining because it's London. So I thought it's really cool because this is for the Stitch in London retreat. So I thought, oh, this is very fitting for for this retreat, so why not? I think this will be good. So for different retreats, some of the retreats they may have like a theme for the smalls. For Stitch in London there is no theme. Basically you can stitch anything you like, but I think it has to be at least 800 stitches. And you can also include a small gift, which I think is like below 10 pounds, so there's a 10-pound limit. So also, like, I think, you know, you make something small, you finish it, and then also you attach like a small gift, and then you wrap it up in a paper or like a bag that's that kind of tells, it's like it tells the theme of your cross stitch. So if it's like a Christmas cross stitch, you maybe put it in like Christmas wrapping, or like if it's like I don't know, if it's like a ladybug, then you I don't know, you put bugs on it. I don't know. Basically, it's your wrapping is meant to kind of give indication of what it is about. Like if it's Halloween, for example, you put like Halloween and so on. You get it. Okay, so anyway, so I've made this. And basically, yes, it didn't take very long to stitch. It's just, you know, very simple project, and it's got a little bit of backstitch, but it's not too bad in terms of backstitch. If you don't like backstitch, it only takes like, you know, not very long to do this. But then you have to put together the box as well. Sorry, there's a bit of beeping outside. I don't know what's going on. Just please ignore it. It's hopefully going to stop, but right now it's getting worse. I don't know what's wrong. I live next to a busy road, and there's always some sounds from the road, so just try and ignore it. I'm really sorry, but it is what it is. So the box comes in parts, and I can show you because I ordered another different kind of box. So it kind of comes like this, that you have different parts, and then you have to join them together. There's an instruction for it. And there's also a piece of felt that you can stick on the back of your cross stitch as well. So that's how it comes from the shop. But I also used some glue, because actually when I put it together, it all kind of fell back apart. And I didn't have any other kind of glue, so I just used a fabric glue, which is, I don't know how good fabric glue is for wood, but it seems to be holding. I don't know how long it's going to hold, but it's been a few days and it still seems fine. Yeah, probably not a fabric glue, but the kind of fabric glue that I bought recently is like a white glue, and it seems to just glue anything. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Just use the glue that you have, and you can just stabilize it with the glue. And yeah, I put a piece of felt on the back of the cross stitch, which also arrived together with the wood. And yeah, so that's going to be my small for Stitch in London. I just wanted to mention to you, if you've never stitched on wood, I should probably just mention, it's a bit trickier than stitching on fabric. I mean, maybe it's just me. It's quite possible that it's just me. I thought it would be easier. I honestly thought it would be easier because I thought, you know, you can, I don't know, easily find the holes and it doesn't bend, so you can, I don't know, you can hold it easily. And yes, but actually, well, with finding the holes, you can't feel them with your fingers because it's solid wood, so you just kind of have to poke until you find a hole. So actually it's not that easy. And the thing that I found with wood, which I didn't think about before, one thing is you can't bend it. Well, I knew that. I did know that. But so when you're running your needle at the back to finish your thread, it's quite hard to do that. Like it's like, because you can't bend it to help yourself. So, and it's not flexible. It's not going to kind of, you know, by itself adjust so that you can pull the needle. So you have to just push the needle, and it's a bit of a faff. So maybe, I don't know, maybe next time I'll do knots at the back, because this is too tiring. But I had another issue, which was worse. Is once you make a few stitches and then you have to go back to the same hole, like for example, like even for cross stitch, but even worse, once you're doing back stitching and you have to go back to the hole that already has threads in it, even with the smallest needle I had, it was very hard to poke it through. And I actually had to like use like a solid surface to push the needle in. So it was a bit painful, to be honest, at the end. And I was like swearing a little bit, and I was like, I thought this was going to be more fun than on a normal fabric, but actually it kind of ended up being a bit worse for me. because the holes don't expand. So basically, like in normal fabric, the holes kind of get bigger if you need them to get bigger, because fabric has the flexibility, you know, threads can move. And with wood, obviously, nothing's gonna move. So once the hole is full, it's really hard to push the needle through it. So just a bit of warning, something that I wasn't aware about stitching on wood. So just don't be surprised if that happens to you, okay? Just be prepared that that may happen. I also broke one needle, but like I think I was trying to push and and just kind of ended up, because if you do it at an angle, the wood is actually stronger than the needle, and then it broke. Anyway, so that was it. So that's my smalls. I'm also going to attach my gift, which is under £10, and it's the I bought a bus. I bought a bus, and no, I bought. Sorry, I don't know. I'm in a funny mood. I bought a London bus needleminder from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, which I think will go so well with this, and I can even put it like inside it as a little surprise kind of thing. So yes, I think that's great. Yes, so London bus needleminder from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I will also put the link in the description in case if you would like to get one for yourself. And then I was wondering if I need to find a London gift bag or something, or like a British gift bag. But actually, I thought it'd be easier to find one, but you can find like really big ones, but it's really hard to find something small. But eventually I went into one of these tourist shops in London, right? And I found this, which is like a, just like a city of London, like a street name. That's what street names look like in London. For Piccadilly Circus, and I thought, well, that will do, I think, because that will give the theme. Okay, this is London, right? And also it's like a little souvenir as well from Stitch in London. So that's what I'm gonna do in terms of wrapping it up. I'm just gonna tie it up and yeah, and that should be it really. So that's my idea for smalls for this retreat. I just wanted to post it as well because for me, my first retreat, I really didn't know what people do for smalls. Now I do that. Now I know that it can be like all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be a pillow. It doesn't have to be anything specific. You know, it can be so many things. And just have fun with it. If you're worried, if you've never done a small, I think just have fun. Just, you know, whoever receives a small, it's very unlikely that they're going to like judge you and say, okay, this is terrible, you know, what a stupid idea, what terrible stitching. Everybody is so nice at the retreats, honestly, and it's just fun. I think, you know, some people just don't want to participate in smalls, but those who do, I think they're very open-minded, and they, you know, whatever they receive, they will be happy with, I think. I mean, as long as it's, you know, I don't know, something sensible, but I think it's just meant for fun, really. So if you've never done a smalls exchange, but you were worried about it, don't worry, and just have fun with it. Basically, that's what I'm saying. And anyway, I think this is everything I wanted to tell you. I wanted to just show you as well, just because I bought a couple more things from that Etsy shop, so I can just show you what else you can get. So she's got a lot of these cute patterns that you can like finish on like wooden stamps. So I bought a couple of these wooden stamps as well. But I really thought I was gonna enjoy that wood stitching. No, well, it's fine. It's doable. It's just a bit of a pain at the end. And they also come with like the felt that matches exactly, which is really nice, I think. And also I want to make a bookmark. She's got a couple of charts for a bookmark, and she sells. You can also get all of these that I'm showing you. You can also get them in plastic as well. So if you, I don't know, plastic is, you know, it will be more bendy. So plastic may be a better idea than wood. Now that I think in hindsight, that's a hard word to say. In hindsight, I should have probably gone for plastic, but I like the look of the wood better. Yeah, it's kind of more classy, no? Wood. So I don't know. So I like the wood better, but actually for stitching, especially this amount of stitching, I think plastic would have been more practical. But anyway, I'm still gonna stitch it because she's got a couple of really nice patterns. One is with owls and one is with like hot air balloons. I really like the one with balloons. But the owl is cute as well. So I'm gonna stitch one of them on a bookmark as well. And it also comes with the felt backing. And yeah, and the shop is called SweetAnnet. Is this one? Okay. And oh, and I got a 3 cross stitch pattern as well with my order for this tree house. So there you go. So just if you haven't heard of this shop before, also it's Polish. I'm Polish, so I should advertise Polish things. It took maybe around 3 weeks to arrive to UK. It's probably because Polish mail services. It's not so in the UK. I'm used to mail arriving really quickly. And generally, like, I think I've sent something once to Poland and it left UK within like 24 hours. And then it took like 3 weeks to arrive from Poland to Poland. So yes, it's not great. But just if you're willing to wait, 3 weeks for your delivery, and if you're in the UK, then it's worth ordering from that shop. Anyway, so this is it. Now I'm really done. And I will see you in my next video, hopefully, if you come back. I hope you will. It's always a bit crazy here, but I don't know, if you like crazy vibes. I post videos about crafty things like cross stitch, diamond painting, crochet, who knows what else. And anyway, this is it. There's another noise, ambulance. Okay, there's always ambulances in my videos. Anyway, you guys have a lovely day, lovely night wherever you are. Happy crafting and see you next time. Bye bye.